Alright guys, in today's video we got a 2005 Honda Accord. It's a 20-year-old Accord here. AC is still working. Customer has a little bit of complaint that it's not cold as it used to be, but we're gonna do a service on this. We're gonna see how much a refrigeration comes. This is the first service after 20 years. Is it gonna have a full amount of refrigeration? It's probably not, but the AC is still working, but just not like it used to be, he says. Anyways, if you got a Honda and you love it, give it a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe and share if you think Honda is the best. Anyways, going off the chart, it's supposed to have 1.2 pounds of a refrigeration. My camera's probably not gonna pick it up, but it shows here maximum 19.4 ounce, which is equivalent to 1.2 pounds. Anyways, got my machine hooked up. I'm gonna open up my lines. We are gonna put oil into this and dye and see what we get out of this. But let's recover and let's see if we get a pound, close to a pound at least, you know, I would say. Anyways, we're gonna press recover here, and the machine is gonna start sucking everything out of the system, and we're gonna give it a good, it's gonna take about a good 5 minutes for it to recover everything, and it's gonna tell us how much came out of the system. So let's pay attention to it. Once it's done, we will take a look at it. But today we're gonna put dye and oil because the system is gonna be fully serviced, and let's see how that goes. Okay, the system is draining the oil. That's why we're gonna put oil and dye into the system. But let's see if we get equivalent to at least 1 pound out of the system, and that will tell us the Honda is the best. Okay, it's gonna finish in a moment, so it's gonna throw out all the oil here. Okay, usually I put in about a couple of ounces of oil, but I just want to see the refrigeration, how much it has. First service after 20 years. Okay, still draining the oil. Should be like another 10 seconds. So all the contaminated oil is gonna come out here. So we're gonna have a nice and clean system. It's a lot of oil. SOB. I don't want to say the words. Okay, so there you go. So he lost about 40% of the refrigeration in 20 years. Okay, so that's how much we drained out of there. Okay, supposed to be 1.2 pounds. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna reservice the system, but properly. I'm gonna put oil and dye into the injection system here. But first, we're gonna, I mean, that's pretty good. Usually the cars will lose all the refrigeration in about 5 years or have some kind of issue. That's pretty good for this Honda. I'll show you the mileages too before he goes. It has almost like 200,000 miles. So we're gonna vacuum. Nope. We're gonna punch to 20 minutes. Press OK. No leak test, and that's it. And we're gonna wait 20 minutes, and then we're gonna inject the oil and dye into the system. But sometimes I have a Honda also. These lines will start to leak, but we're still gonna give it a chance. Okay, we're still gonna give it a chance. Like I'm recording with my iPhone now, so you can see 19 ounces, which is equivalent to 1.2 pound, and minimum a little bit less, but you always want your maximum because it will lose. Anyways, pretty good for this Honda. So let's continue with our service. The machine is still vacuuming over there. We still got about 90 minutes left, and Always got a vacuum to have a good AC system. But meanwhile, we're gonna use Pack 46 oil and a UV dye here, and I have that in my injection system here, and I'm gonna lock this up. And when we're ready, after the vacuum, we're gonna throw this on, and then we're gonna recharge the system. Okay, so the vacuum is complete. I got my oil and dye ready. I showed you guys that, and we're gonna inject everything in the system, and then we're gonna recharge the AC system. Okay, so got my oil and dye ready here. I never captured this in the camera. This is the first time. So we're gonna remove the low side here. Guys, the vacuum is kind of taking it right back. It's a lot of pressure. Sometimes I'll put my finger. If it sucks in there, that means my valve is leaking, but it's pretty good. So we got some oil and dye in there just in case. So the system's gonna get brand new oil. All right, so I'm gonna put this valve back on, and then we're gonna recharge the system to 1.2 pounds. Okay, now we're gonna recharge the system. We're gonna go to charge, press enter. We're gonna press no. We're gonna look for Honda Accord 2005. Continue. Let's go to 2005. From 3 to 7 is the same thing. 2.4. So we're gonna look for Honda now. There you go. Accord, the first one right there. 2.4 liter or 3.6. Okay, so we are doing a 4-cylinder 2.4. The arrow's right there. Press enter. 1.16, so it is about 1.2 pounds. We're gonna press continue. We're gonna press OK. So we're gonna use both lines. That's the best way to do it. We're gonna press, I'm gonna come back to press start. I just want to check my valves. Okay. We're ready to start the charge. All right, the system is charging. So now if I touch both of these lines, they should be nice and cold. Perfect. A little bit more and then we should be good. Almost there. That's it. Charge has completed. 1 pound, 0.15. We're done. All right, it's good to go. We can remove both lines. The system has been serviced. Now it's good for another, hopefully 20 years. Okay. Need a cap there. This is coming out of my line here. So this one is leaking, so down the road we're gonna have to get some valves for this, but the cap should help us there. And that's it. Thank you for watching my video.